Hey everybody, Michael Santarcangelo from Security Catalyst with your office hours recap for Friday, February 26th, 2021. If you haven't yet joined us for office hours, I hope you consider joining us on a Friday, noon Eastern. Bring your problems to me, but we'll solve them together. It's a chance to talk about, of course, security, but also business, communication, leadership, personal development, pretty much anything you need to talk about. It's a spot where you're going to meet other people that are smart, bright, intelligent, just like you, and we have some pretty cool conversations. I've never been disappointed, and I always come away feeling just a little bit better, and I bet you will too. You can learn more at securitycatalyst.com/office hours. Now, this week was kind of cool because we had one topic throughout the entire office hours. See, last week we talked about the importance of sharing your work before you felt ready, right? Share your work, share more, share often, do it more, and don't worry about feeling ready. But over the week, that led to the realization that there's a distinction, a key distinction, between sharing your work, which is often a final result, or it's the polished, it's the one more edit, versus showing your work, which are the breadcrumbs, the snippets, the pieces to it. And it turns out we spent the whole office hours talking about that. So here's a way to think about it at the beginning. Ask yourself, ask the people around you, do you want the answer or do you want the explanation? Just sometimes having the option is enough. And remember, sometimes people really do. They just want the answer and they want to move on. The idea of showing your work doesn't mean you have to show everything to everybody all the time. But it does mean you need to be willing to show your work. And the way that you get willing is you don't worry about it being right. You don't worry about one more pass, one more edit. And seriously, don't worry about how you feel about it. Put it out there. Put out the ideas. Give people some options. See how it goes. In fact, that was one of the keys we came up with. Get out of your mind, or get it out of your mind. You know, you think about something enough and I don't know. Put it out there. You know, you'll find just getting it out of your head, whether it's onto paper, digital paper, typed up, however you're going to share it, it totally changes the perspective. And that's exactly what you're looking for. Now, the thing is, what do you show? What I find is look for the unusual things. I mean, if you don't know better, share the steps, share the breadcrumbs. Think about how you got where you got. But if you're cognizant of it when you're doing it, share the intersections, share the pivots that you were writing and this idea popped in your head and you ran with it. Why? What sparked it? What stimulated it? That stuff to me is absolutely fascinating. And those are the things that I look for. But hey, you're going to learn what works for you. And if you're looking for where to get started, start with a sacrifice. Now, I don't mean you have to have some sort of a ritual. What I mean is take an idea that is not going to upset you if someone tramples on it. It's not going to break your heart if nobody likes it. But if somebody does like it, it also wouldn't upset you to build on it. It's good foundation, good way to start. In other words, start with something where the stakes are low and build up from there. But now you've done it. If you've done it once, you can do it twice. If you do it twice, you do it 4 times. We had a great piece of advice. We'll end this Office Hours update with that this week, and hopefully see you next week. Never take criticism from anyone you wouldn't take advice from. Have a great week.